okay. Enough. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Is there anything left for me to say? Oh, this is wonderful. It's wonderful to be among friends with my family, and for a good reason, to promote the cause of liberty in a revolutionary spirit. Thank you very much for being here. I have to tell you, though, I was pretty worried the early part of this week. Saw a couple of bad articles. It wasn't the hurricane that I was worried about, but I saw that it said, revolution is over. There's going to be no revolution. Major paper in Washington, D.C., they said, the revolution will not be happening. Don't they only wish? But it is so great to come together for something so important. You know, a lot of people say today is a very important day, and I think it is. Our events today, to me, very important. And they say that this convention, very important this week, and indeed it is. And this election is very important. But let me tell you, there's something even more important than all of that, and that is the cause that we're leading and the cause of liberty, the ascension that we're getting right now. There's been a lot of talk about whether or not I would get to speak at the convention. And, of course, I've written that off. But today, I was very excited. I got a call from the RNC. And they said they changed their mind. And they're going to give me a whole hour. I can say anything I want. Tomorrow night. Just kidding. First off, I really want to recognize our delegates, hundreds. I don't know how many, but thank you. Takes a lot of hard work, and you knew the rules better than they thought they knew the rules. But, that didn't stop them. They've learned how to bend rules, break rules, and now they want to rewrite the rules. But then again, maybe they've been paying attention to what's been going on in Washington. They've been bending the rules and breaking the rules and rewriting the rules for too long. That's what we have to stop from happening. People at the convention were worried just how much trouble we would cause, and you generally have known what my advice is. Just stopping something for the sake of stopping doesn't achieve a whole lot, so I've been a little bit cautious. But what they have found out is they've overstepped the bound. There's a big fight going on, and we're involved in it, but everybody else, a bunch of them are joining us and saying, you've gone too far. The Ron Paul people were right about overstepping their bounds. It's just been great, the experience I've had these last 5 years, and it's been a very important time, not only for me personally, but I think for the attention that we're getting. Now, I have received a lot of compliments about it and given some credit about it, but I tell you what, it takes you, it takes a lot of other people. There's been a lot of things going on for decades, and it's coming about. It's coming about. Not so much, not only because I believe we're right on the issues, but what is coming out right now is proof positive that their philosophy of government, whether it's foreign policy, monetary policy, or economic policy, is failing, and they need something different. I have often quoted, Victor Hugo about Samuel Adams about an irate, tireless minority, and bringing about changes in that way. But ultimately, that minority is irate and tireless, and they light the fires of liberty in the minds of men. Yes, that's important, but ultimately, numbers do count. And even numbers do count when they don't count all the votes as well, because we do have the numbers. But those who promote ideas ultimately have to have an influence on the prevailing attitudes of the people. And that is what's happening today. The people now are waking up and they're realizing the failure of what we have and the reason that these ideas are coming about. Now, in this primary, we had close to 2 million votes. They say, oh, yeah, there's 2 million votes. That doesn't swing an election, it's no big deal. But guess what? For every vote that we got in the primary, let me tell you, just from my personal experience of traveling around the country and meeting people at airports and wherever, the support out there is much, much greater, and they don't feel comfortable coming to a Republican primary. So the support there, I would say, be 2 or 3 times as much as the number of votes we got in the primary. We have talked a lot about the excitement that the young people bring, the excitement we've had on the campuses. I asked everybody on the staff after the last campaign event on a college campus, I said, how many campuses did I go to? And let me tell you, if they had told me I was going to go to this number of campuses during the campaign, I probably would have said, there's no way you could do that. We went to 33 college campuses. Talked to close to 150,000 young people, enthusiastic. Were they the conservative college campuses, or were they the liberal college campuses? No, they were all the college campuses. They welcomed us. Now, when you think, if there's a party that says, oh, we have an open tent, we want new people to come in, we want to appeal to the young people, don't you think they would be begging and pleading that they come into the big tent? Well, we'll get into the tent, believe me, because we will become the tent eventually. Once they know we are the future, they will know about this. But the young people certainly have the enthusiasm. And I think it's the enthusiasm that really energizes a campaign. It energizes not only themselves and the college campuses, and I've always maintained there will not be a true revolution unless the college campuses are alive and well with those ideas. But there has been so many times that the young people, not only those of voting age, but sometimes 13 and 14 and 15, they bring their parents to the office and have them converted into believing and understanding about what liberty is all about. Young people energize a lot of other people and give